pleasure and eccentric privilege. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad, number 870, to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story. Because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. This message is dedicated to Robert Emmons. Here's the upgrade. Science has proven that a memento mori practice helps you cultivate deeper levels of gratitude. Here's the story. I have referenced Robert Emmons' book, Gratitude Works, in previous messages. Yesterday's message was about how death is one of those bad goods. Thinking about your mortality can be a positive thing. It's one of those paradoxes of negative thinking having a positive result. There's a Bhutan saying that goes, you need to think about death 5 times a day to live a happy life. Emmons in his book writes, a further illustration of the bad to good phenomenon comes from research on confronting one's own mortality. This recent study found that thinking about one's own death could make a person more grateful for the life he or she has now. Researchers asked participants to imagine a death scenario. Don't try this if you're at a party, where trapped in a high-rise, they are overcome by smoke and perish in a fire. They were then asked to respond to a series of questions conveying their present levels of gratitude. The death reflection condition produced a greater increase in gratitude in comparison to 2 control conditions. Confronting the possibility of dying may lead a person to realize the accuracy of the British writer G.K. Chesterton's insight that, quote, life is not only a pleasure, but a kind of eccentric privilege, end quote. This was the Stoic practice of memento mori, which means remembering death. You want to try practicing this now? If you're willing to do the bad but good rehearsal about your death the Stoics advise us to practice, imagine you're in that high rise. It's on fire. You're trapped. You are overcome by smoke, and it's over for you. The better story to tell yourself is, I receive my existence for the pleasure and privilege it is. I receive my existence for the pleasure and privilege it is. You aren't entitled to anything. Your whole existence is a gift. Considering the gift of your experiences up to now. Right now is a gift. The rest of today will be a privilege. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Use the bad good of memento mori to fill yourself up with gratitude. Tell me a story of remembering life as a privilege to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. Will you send this to someone you think would benefit from the story right now? You can download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.